Yo, welcome to the Nightly Strange.
Welcome to the Nightly Strange, ladies and gentlemen. We are your hosts, D-Mac Uno.
Rozzy, the champ.
And I'm Keyz Stanley.
Special guest in the building. First of all, welcome back, Season 6. Happy to have y'all here. J.lee and Brenna from the Apex Art Lab. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yes, welcome back. First guest of Season 6. How y'all doing tonight?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, hey, anytime, man. I've been trying to get y'all on for a minute. So you two own the Apex Art Lab, correct?
That is correct.
So what made you want to open up this business that you have?
Well, I started working at other art company about 15 years ago, and I kind of worked my way up there and started doing art installations on the side as a little side gig, and it just blew up. And so Jay and I decided to start our own frame shop and just keep doing the art installations and all of the art things all under one roof. So.
It basically started.
Wait, hold on.
What
does art installation mean?
Yeah, like hanging art at people's homes or commercial spaces. So like, you know, you go to a hotel, you see the art hanging down the corridors. Like we do that kind of thing.
It sounds kind of funny because it sounds really basic, like, oh, just hanging a picture on a wall. Can't anybody do that? Well, like, believe it or not, there's a lot of people that can't do it. When I first started like doing this on the side, I was like, is this really a whole thing? Like, I didn't even know, and I just started doing it, and then it turns out, it's actually like there's a ton of demand for it.
It just like completely snowballed. We were like, there's no way this could be a full-time job situation.
Yeah.
And like we do like anywhere from one large to like 3 small art installations a day.
Yeah, like I can't hang anything straight. I got a picture of the Nightly Strange on the wall. I'm like, I know it's crooked, but I'm like, it's all right, it'll be fine. No one will notice it. You know, everyone comes in, looks at it, they're like, whatever.
Yeah.
When you do it for a living, you're just constantly scrutinizing everything.
I'll
like,
straighten the shit out of your pictures.
Go into a restaurant and just like start adjusting all the art on the walls.
They be like, you see what they're doing?
You do for open houses, for real estate, you do for the art world, for everything else. So with like you come in and you stage the walls, so to speak, with art.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we do staging for real estate agents too.
Oh snap!
Wow.
Just the art though, but
Yeah,
but
so
we
cool.
like if someone just moved, for instance, and they are in a new space and they have all their art, they need somebody to like curate it and help them figure out which piece goes on which wall, or like put pieces together for collages. You know, all those cool collages you see on Pinterest and stuff, like that's the kind of stuff that we specialize in. So
I haven't been on Pinterest yet. I've been stuck on Twitter watching Elon Musk muscle everybody.
Yeah.
I had to make a post about that. I'm like, look, if I paid $40 billion for an app, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Oh, you talking shit? You can go. Like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, whatever. You know, it does seem like he's kind of choosing things for personal reasons and just selecting whoever he wants on there.
I mean, $40 billion, I would do it too. Like, I'm not just gonna be nice to people. Like, I paid good money for this. Like, good money. Like,
exactly.
He's like, cure
what
world hunger
do?
or buy Twitter. He's like, I gotta get them tweets in.
Well, shoot. Well, I got a question for y'all. What is your favorite pieces that you have done or you have seen? Like from your favorite artists.
So we do picture framing too, like custom framing and like shadow boxes and all sorts of stuff like that. So we've done some cool stuff as far as that goes. Like I think one of the coolest ones that we did was some gold records for like some pretty well-known artists from like the 70s and 80s. Like you know who the Spinners are.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So they one of their gold records, and that was actually recorded in Seattle. I didn't even realize that. They're from, I think they're from Philadelphia, but they did an album here in Seattle back in like 1978 or something. And the recording artist, it was like their gold plaque or whatever. So we did that, and we did a Heart record, also another Seattle band, and you know, it was a Steve Miller Band and a couple of other. So that was kind of fun because we're music people. So, you know, like seeing that, you know, and framing them up all nice.
It's fun to do like dimensional objects and things like that, you know? So those are probably we did like a couple of antique guns. We framed those up.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to ask that too. It's like, I saw you guys do the guns. Has someone ever brought a piece in like, I need this framed, and you're like, nah.
I mean, somebody brought in like a Nazi, it was a cartoon, but it was like a vintage cartoon. It was making fun of Nazis, but we at first were like, ooh, like we didn't know if it was like what side of joke it was on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, y'all don't want to get canceled.
No, man. I doing the Kanye thing, like, man. Stay away from that, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can always do what Dave Chappelle said. You got to say, well, first and foremost, I'd like to say that I love, you know, and support everyone in the Jewish community and as human beings.
Or you got to say,
that being said,
or you got to say, like, I'm not to be disrespectful, then you know it's about to get disrespectful, you know?
Yeah, with all due respect.
Y'all better take these jokes.
Yeah. Now, do you also do pieces that don't have framing where they just kind of float in? And is that more expensive than if you have actual wooden framework going around it?
Yeah, so we do like acrylic boxes. You've probably seen that presentation before, or like a piece of art sandwiched between two pieces of acrylic with like just the hardware on the corners. That's kind of a popular presentation now. So yeah, we have like other things we can do besides popping a frame on something.
Yeah, in fact, we always
say framing is most expensive.
Yeah,
but there's more materials involved, and
we try to get really creative with it too. Like if it's out of the box and just do something different, that's where it's fun, because we're you know, like building this stuff with our hands and wood and different things and mounting stuff sometimes with magnets and weird stuff like that. So it's
you have
fun.
to come up with a lot of weird solutions.
It looks like you guys have a lot of fun doing it too. You know, it's like do you like enjoy your job? I do not enjoy mine.
I mean,
do not enjoy mine at all.
Yeah, I know. I gotta say I do, because like I spent a lot of years just sitting in front of a computer, and of course, you know, I was, you know me, I had the studio, and I'm like, you know, recording, you know, in the studio and everything, which is also a fun job. So I've always like tried to do stuff that I do that I love to do. However, that being said, like, it's nice to work with your hands instead of just staring at a computer screen and actually building stuff, you know, with using tools. So it feels good to be able to do that, and just standing up all day, like instead of just sitting at a desk, I'm like walking around building stuff. So I enjoy that.
Yeah, I really enjoy doing the collage walls and stuff like that. It's like a puzzle. You're kind of putting together the pieces like Tetris. So
and everyone's watching you, right?
Sometimes, you're at someone's house and they're just like breathing over your shoulder.
Well, watching, because they're probably trying to figure out how is she going to make this work. So, Brenna, actually, that is pretty popular. So, if someone does want to do that inside their house, what's maybe a suggestion to help someone do it at home as a DIY?
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of videos and photo examples out there and stuff you can look up that are like templates. So if you want to do something yourself, you could literally look up a template that'll give you the sizes and the arrangement. So those are super easy to find, but I'm always happy to give advice too. And you can do it out of your existing art, like just throw together some cool collages, and doesn't always have to look exactly the same, as long as you kind of arrange it to where like they work together somehow. So
you mean like rip a page out of a book or something and frame it?
You could do that, yeah.
Do you mean like just in regards to the collage walls?
Yeah,
I mean, you could definitely do that for sure.
You know what I miss? Speaking of like ripping stuff out on like magazines, I know this is off topic. I miss those, like when people used to cut out the letters to make ransom notes.
Oh, dude, that was so fun.
Right? That's like dedication. You're going through like 20 magazines. Like, I need this big R. Now I need this little L. They don't do it like that no more. Now they just send a text message. I'm like,
scrapbooking, that's the thing. Now, do either of you, do you paint? Do you scrapbook? I mean, obviously this is an artistic, creative outlet, but do you do anything else for your, like as far as painting or any other outlets like that?
She does some art.
I am an artist. I do portraits. Not really anymore though, because I don't have a lot of time and I prioritize music. So my outlet is mainly music. But
my art is music, so we both do music too, and then also video work is my other art form.
Yeah, and you recently Brenna, you just recently dropped a song, correct?
Correct.
Sinner, wasn't it Sinner?
Yes.
Yes, I love how you guys like actually have like all the costumes and the props in there and the horns and shit. I'd be all jelly. I'm like, how am I gonna do something like that? Then I realized I got little kids that don't want to help me do shit. So
we spend a lot of time on like the props, and I mean that's kind of what we do at our job too, like staging and design work and lighting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we definitely bring that into our music videos too. But yeah, we find a lot of cool shit on like just looking it up on Craigslist. And
yeah, like for that video we just bought we were looking for a throne, and it was pretty funny because Brenna was like, what I'm picturing is like this evil looking throne, and I was like, we're never gonna be able to find something
Jay
like
was
that.
gonna like build
and
one.
I googled it, and the first thing that came up was this like giant throne for sale, and I'm like let's go get it, dude. It wasn't even that much. It's like for like 40 minutes.
It was on Craigslist. Jay just types in Craigslist satanic throne.
Yeah.
No way.
And we went through and picked it up. Like it was like 3 hours away. We went and got it right then and there.
Like you can find anything in Washington. Like
That's what I'm saying.
someone's like the Lord
going east.
Yeah. Someone's like the Lord Satan didn't like this. Sell it. Like,
wait. Just
made like Halloween props as like a hobby, so they had like a whole garage filled with all this.
Yeah, I wanted to buy other stuff. They had like these coffins and all this cool stuff. I was like, if I had room for it, it'd be cool to have.
Was this so? Where in Washington did you have to go east?
It was south.
South. I
south.
don't remember it. Like it was like down by Olympia somewhere.
He's like, yeah,
like
come on down.
Come
on down. I got everything you need in my garage.
Exactly.
What are those green or red rubber balls for with the straps on the side? Don't pay attention to those, you know?
Well, when Jay was doing his short film that he just made, which you've seen, but
yes,
they went to find a old dentist chair. Like they need like a creepy old dentist chair, and they found that too. It's some like hillbilly property like in Eastern Washington. And it was really legit creepy. Like
it was creepy because buying that thing, these guys were really weird. Like we drove like an hour and a half in the middle of central Washington to find this old, like just creepy, like just beat up chair that we were going to use as a torture chair in this film. And we went out there, and the two guys were just scary, man. Like, to be honest, like one of them was kind of a redneck, like hillbilly type of dude, and then the other guy was like this Eastern European guy with this like Ukrainian accent or something. And it was just a really weird mix. I started at him like, where, you know, like, were you guys used to be a dentist or something? Like, where? How long you been there? And they started just getting all weird about it. Like, you know, well, I they were nervous in answering the question, and it just rubbed me kind of.
Fuck yeah, they're like, get this DNA away from me.
Exactly.
Take this DNA out of here.
I was gonna say maybe they used it for like one of those haunted corn mazes, but this is sounding real sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because we're telling them we're buying this for a short film. We're just like that we're gonna use as in a torture room, and the guy looked at me like yeah, almost like implying that they've used it before, like as an actual torture chair or something.
He's like, oh, it works great. They can't get out of it. They can't escape. You'll love it. Would you like some chocolate?
Exactly.
What's the film that you made? Can you tell our audience about the film, the short film?
Yeah, it's called Flockus, and it was written by my buddy Johnny Crescioni, and he came to me for the idea like a year and a half ago. It was kind of one of those discussions that come up at just half drunk at somebody's birthday party, and we're like, and he asked me because he knows I do music videos, like, are you interested in helping out with this? And I was like, yeah, you know. But usually ideas like that don't really come to fruition. We actually ended up meeting about a month later. We're like, how can we do this thing? And we kind of pulled together a whole crew. My buddy Brenton and Chris and this other guy John that I met doing this project, And so we just started having regular meetings, and we're like, how can we do this film? And basically it's a horror film, but it's a short film. So it's I do music videos, but I've never gotten to do a short horror film before. So it's a lot of fun. My buddy Brenton built this whole set in his basement. He had an unfinished basement, and we made these walls like look like steel rusted walls just by spray painting drywall. The whole thing was a lot of fun, and we just, got to pull off a bunch of special effects and everything that we've never tried before, like busting out a light bulb by this guy screaming, and we actually made sugar glass and had this guy break through the glass, and a bunch of cool stuff. So yeah, that's basically the film. It's called Flockus. It's based on the title is like named after the drug flocka. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's like in Florida, like people.
Kodak Black.
I've never heard of it. Tell us.
It's basically like this drug that makes people just go nuts and turn into like zombie-like creatures,
it's
like freaking out.
Like bath salts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why Zombie Man ate the Florida man ate the one guy's face.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
yes. Now that I'm aware
and
of.
it eats like your flesh and your bones and shit like that. I mean, it gives you really good gnarly holes once you start using it. It's some fucked up shit.
That's crazy. You hit some shit and you're like, ooh, your skin looks good. Like, what the heck? Yeah. Rub some barbecue sauce on there.
Oh my, no.
So my buddy Johnny, who came up with the idea for this script, was like looking at these like online videos of people like wigging out on Flocka, and he came up with this idea of a similar thing. It's not that, but it's basically this guy who is this ex-CIA dude who used to do like experiments on people, and he just like has this drug and he's trying to get it out to the masses as like a party drug, selling it to like kids and stuff. And so our short film is him just kidnapping people off the street and experimenting on them, giving them this drug and seeing what happens to them. And so in our film, that's what it is. I won't give it away because maybe you can see it at some point. We haven't actually released it right now. It's kind of on the film festival circuit, and we've won a couple of awards. And,
okay.
Which festivals?
So we had there was one in Bellingham. It's called Bleedingham that we were able to go to. We submitted to a couple other local ones, so we're waiting to hear from the other Seattle ones. But we got into a bunch of film festivals. One on the East Coast.
Hole in the Head.
Yeah, there's two in California. One's called Another Hole in the Head. It's like a horror film festival, and one was Desperate that we went to in Northern California. I think there's like 9 festivals total that we've gotten into so far, and we've won a couple of awards, which is pretty exciting. Like, I've never done this before, and we're like, let's just try it and see how this goes. I'm so new to the whole like filmmaking experience, but I'm really enjoying it. It's like,
well, shoot. Well, if there's any of that time, would you be considerate of making another film and keep going?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, because I've been doing music for so long and music videos, so it's kind of like I've kind of switched from focusing on recording more to video, because I really like doing videos, and I was doing music videos for a while, but after doing this and actually getting a pretty positive reception from it, the crew that we're working with, I think we're going to do a few more shorts to kind of keep the momentum going, and we eventually want to do like a full feature-length movie. It's just like that's a ton of work. Like when you have like no money and you're just like working on a shoestring budget, and you got a crew of 5 people, it's insane. I mean, it took us like almost a year to do this film, and it's only like 8 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got to see it. I went to the screening for it at night. It was really good. I got eaten up by mosquitoes, had some drinks. It was awesome. It was awesome.
But that's so cool to hear about the different kinds of festivals, because I was just thinking, I didn't realize again that there was a horror film like festival on its own, that's where it's was specializing in. So that's really cool, and congratulations on your acceptance, even just having your film being featured. I know that's pretty, prestigious on its own. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't know anything about it either when we started. I'm like, so what's the step how do you release a film? And I'm like, it's because it's a short, so it's not like, something that we can really sell to like streaming services or anything. You have to have like something for either a series or a longer, like full-length movie. But we're like, I'm just reading, like, how do you release something? Well, you start by some film festivals, and if you can get some recognition there, then you can, pitch to, like film studios and stuff like that. So that's where we're at now. We just started. I've never done it before, and I'm learning a lot, and it's been it's pretty cool.
Nice. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for coming on. How can people get a hold of you if they want to use your services?
So
apexartlab.com has like everything you need to know, all of our contact info and all of our services that we do, and
you can find us on Instagram, Apex Art Lab, or just Google Apex Art Lab.
We're like a real visual business, so Instagram is where we post all of our photos of all the things we frame, our installation projects and stuff. So like following us on Instagram is always appreciated.
I do.
Yes, and just to confirm, y'all are based out of Seattle, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, but we do projects all over Washington and Northern Oregon so far. So we'll drive anywhere for an installation project.
I'll be looking for y'all on the island.
Yeah, we do come over to the peninsula quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
If you guys ever on this side, come hit me up. I'm free after Saturday from 6.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
If I'm
Tuesday.
ever in Bremerton, I would hit you up. Well, I don't go out on many of the installations anymore because we got a few employees. We usually send them out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you guys also do music. Can you give everybody the links to your music and where they can find you?
Yes.
definitely.
So she goes by Paradame. It's Paradame. You can go to paradame.com, or Audio Dose is our label, which you can find DMAX stuff on as well.
Yeah.
So if you Google Audio Dose, you'll find it. The first thing to come up. That's kind of where I work with a whole bunch of different artists, but that's where I put it up. I haven't been keeping up on it, but Audio Dose, Paradame, that's where you can find us.
Okay.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on to the show. You guys want to send any shout outs to anybody?
I don't have any friends. So
That's cool. Then say that. That's most people would be like, nah, fuck everybody.
I'll just say,
my friends, so
just shout out to my film crew, 5J Films.
Their team at
just
Apex.
our team at Apex.
Oh, okay.
And of course, Audio Dose crew for life.
Yeah. Audio Dose.
And
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you guys have accomplished a lot, so it's okay to say, you know what? Shout out to me, pull Snoop. Shout out to me for being me. Shout out to me for doing the grind. You know what I'm saying? Because again, to be successful, it does take a lot of sacrifice. And maybe right now it seems like you don't have the friends, but look at the success that you have. You don't get that if you don't put in the work. So hats off to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It takes sacrifice for sure. Like we don't have a ton of we're homebodies now, because like any downtime we're like just trying to chill at home.
That's how I be too. People are like, why are you always at home? I'm like, I pay to live here. Like,
Exactly.
I don't want to be out all night. Like, I don't want to be out. I'm like, I pay. I'm going to sit here and watch some TV and pass out, eat some Cheetos.
Here, my couch is here.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I don't need to go to the bar every night. Like, what are you running from?
No, exactly. I mean, that's kind of happened. The older you get, that sort of happens too. Like, I don't really need to just go party anymore because, like, I'm like, my friend circle is shrinking, which I'm fine with. It's like the people that are real. I don't need to like hit up and hang out with everybody every day.
Yes, Brenna. Yes.
And everybody just ends up at my house, and then they all leave when the liquor leaves. Like, it's gone. I'm like, cool. That's how I want it. I'm like, oh, the birds are chirping. The birds are like, you're broke. Go to sleep. I'm like, okay. Shit. All right. Once again, I thank J.lee and Brenna and Apex Art Lab for being on the show. Once again, if you like the sounds that you hear in the background, please do not hesitate to hit up super producer Keyz on the track. Once again, I'm your host, D-Mac Uno.
Rozzy the champ.
And I'm Kay Stanley.
And this has been the Nightly Strange.
Nightly Strange in it.
Hey.
You're welcome to the Nightly Strange. Thanks, God.